Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with the Celtic cross. Let's find out what is influencing you at the moment. You have some pretty heavy-duty cards already coming out here, so I'm very curious, Libra, as to what is happening in your world. Let's find out about your near future. What else is influencing this situation? Yeah, there's a lot of communication happening right now for you. Let's try again. Hopes or fears? Yeah, lots of swords here. So looking at the bottom of the deck, I am seeing the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there is something here. You are not... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it because what's going through my head isn't very clear. So what I'm getting through my head is that as much as you think you want to start a new relationship with a new person, you're not really in the right headspace for it. That's what's going through my head. It's almost like you're not really ready to offer up something. What I'm seeing here, and this actually makes a lot of sense why I'm feeling that. So looking at your current energy, I've got the Judgment and it's being influenced by the Hangman. So there is a decision that needs to be made, but you're kind of sitting in this, I want to say elevated state. It's almost like you're sitting in this kind of like a bird cage is the image that I'm getting. So you're sitting in this bird cage and you're looking down at everything as it's happening. And it's almost like you're watching things unfold. And every time something happens, you're learning something new so that you're not really seeing the full picture just yet. And so when it comes to whatever decision you need to make, you're not ready to make the decision until you understand everything that's happening here. So it's just very interesting. It's a black bird cage in my mind. That's what I'm saying. What you need to focus on, Queen of Pentacles, this is a person. This person could represent you, or it could represent the type of person that you're seeking. I'm feeling more like it's representing the type of person that you're seeking. And the person, this type of person, this Queen of Pentacles energy, is somebody who, male or female, doesn't matter. It's the energy of the person that is very stable, very loving, very supportive, an equal give and take, somebody who isn't looking to manipulate a situation, but also isn't real keen on being manipulated. That's the type of energy, very balanced. This person is very balanced. I am seeing the Strength card here in reverse. So there was something here in your past that required you to really kind of, the words lash out came to mind, but it's really, you had to put your foot down. That's a better way of saying it. You had to put your foot down. But that's behind you now. I'm seeing the Magician here in your Strength position. So there's something here that you're trying to call in. And that is actually your strength. It's one of those things where you know what you want and you know how to go after and get what you want. So it's about being able to manifest, and you are good at being able to draw in the type of energy you're looking for. So if you are looking for some sort of commitment, you can draw that type of energy in, and you know what it takes to be able to do that. Ace of Swords here sitting in your near future. There is going to be some sort of communication surrounding intentions. So take that as it resonates. If this is the Queen of Pentacles that you've met, or that type of energy, and you might be setting some boundaries with this person. You know, I'm willing to accept this, not that, or even just the pace that you're going to move at. You know, maybe you're going to take things slow, or you're ready to jump all in, whatever it is, there's some sort of conversation around that happening. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, but again with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I've got 3 aces out here. So there's a lot of new beginnings happening for you, but it's not, you're at the very, very beginning stages. So this communication may be that you're not ready for something serious, because with the Ace of Cups in reverse and with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it doesn't feel like you're ready to start that. But also at the same time, you're sitting in this hanged man position in this bird cage, trying to understand the full picture. So it's almost like you could be ready once you realize the entire situation. King of Swords here, more communication. This is also about releasing things that aren't working for you. So if there's some sort of thought pattern or type of person that you've been holding on to, you're looking to release it. This feels very connected to this Judgment card, where you need to make some sort of final decision and let it go. I do have the moon here sitting in your hopes or fears position. So we're about to have a full moon in Aries. So this is not an easy one for sure. This is very intense, but it also helps bring things to light. So if there's any kind of secrets, I mean, it goes right back with this hanged man energy. This hanged man sitting in this birdcage, looking down at everything unfolding, is meant to give you perspective. It's meant to show you the whole picture, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking to see the whole picture. You want to understand everything. 7 of Swords in reverse. So if you were manipulated in the past, or even somebody who was manipulative, I don't see that happening in your potential outcome. So whatever circumstances led you to that behavior before, those seem to be ending. And I'm getting that too with the King of Swords. Tell me about the Judgment and Hanged Man. Knight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this is no movement forward. You are basically sitting in this, you're hovering in this bird cage, waiting for things to unfold. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. So when it comes to this type of person, or whatever it is that you're seeking, you already know what you're looking for. It's kind of one of those situations where you don't have to keep going out to try and figure out exactly what you're looking for. You have a very clear understanding on the type of person you need, the type of relationship that you want. You're just not in a position at this moment to actually be in that relationship. But with all of these aces out here, this new beginning is coming. They're just not flipped in the right direction yet. Tell me about the Strength. 3 of Wands in reverse. So impatience. You put your foot down, but there was a period of time where you were kind of just going with the flow to see how things would go. And then there came a point in time where that pathway wasn't going to work anymore. That mode of operation just wasn't going to work anymore. And so you kind of had to put your foot down in order to be able to move forward with your life. Tell me about the Magician. 3 of Cups in reverse. So what you're calling in has a lot to do with you and not the people around you, not your friends, not your family, not any other person. What you're really focused on is yourself right now. Ace of Swords for Libra, Knight of Swords. So whatever this communication is, it's going to happen very quickly. Very quickly. And I'm getting successful out of that too. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse. So when it comes to commitment, you're still a little hung up on what that really means for you, because it almost feels like in some ways you need to be very protective of yourself. And so that's part of the reason that you're stuck in this bird cage at the moment, is to really help you understand what you need to do in order to not feel that way. King of Swords, Two of Swords, sitting at a crossroads. You're trying to figure out what it is that you should be cutting out and when. It's more when. I think you know what you need to cut out of your life. I think you know what you need to release. It's just timing, and that's the path. You're sitting at this crossroads. Queen of Cups in reverse, clarifying the moon. When it comes to love, this is somebody from your past. This is somebody from your past that you don't have the full picture on, and you're hoping to gain the full picture on for some reason. There's something that this other person either withheld from you and you're learning about it now. That doesn't mean you're actually in communication with the person, although you might be. You might be. With the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, and your strength in the past position, you could still be talking to this person and trying to figure out exactly where their headspace is. What is it that they're trying to gain out of the situation? And whatever it is that you learn from this, it feels like you're going to be successful. It feels like you're going to be able to either move on from it or move back towards this person. On from it is coming through more clearly. Moving on from the situation, finally putting it behind you. So the Seven of Swords is being clarified with the Five of Swords in reverse. So they're both in reverse. It's kind of one of those things. It feels like it was a battle for you between you and this person from your past. And it was almost like a battle of the wills. Who was going to win? Who was going to be more successful than the other person? Who was going to win the argument? Not necessarily successful from a financial standpoint, but really like who was going to win the argument? Who was going to always come out on top? It was a constant competition. I'm seeing that in the reverse. So it feels like that energy is ending for you, and that could be part of what you're releasing when it comes to all of this. We do have the full moon coming up in Aries, so full moon's a great time to release whatever is holding you back. So Libra, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.